Which phones used data transfer? If you have ever wondered how people shared files back in the early 2000s, you might be surprised to learn about infrared data transfer. This technology was a popular way to exchange ringtones, pictures, and contact information between mobile phones. But which phones actually had this feature? Let's take a closer look at some of the models that made infrared data transfer a common practice. In the early 2000s, many mobile phones came equipped with infrared ports. This technology required devices to be very close to each other, with their infrared ports facing directly. It worked much like a television remote control. The phones had to be aligned perfectly and kept still during the transfer, which could be quite slow and limited to small file sizes. Nokia was one of the leading brands that included infrared capabilities in their phones. The Nokia 6600 and Nokia 80-10 are two notable examples. The Nokia 80-10, released in 1999, became famous for its simplicity and long battery life. Users loved being able to exchange contacts and small files with ease. Motorola also joined the infrared trend with models like the iconic Razr V3, which came out in 2004. This phone not only supported infrared data transfer but also introduced Bluetooth technology, which later became the preferred method for file sharing. Sony Ericsson was another brand that embraced infrared technology. The K500i model allowed users to transfer files, though many found the process frustrating due to the slow speed and need for precise alignment. In regions like India and Indonesia, infrared data transfer became a fun way for users to swap polyphonic ringtones and Java games. It was a social experience that many remember fondly. However, as technology advanced, infrared was gradually replaced by faster options like Bluetooth, which did not require line of sight and allowed for more flexible sharing. By the late 2000s, most mobile phones had phased out infrared ports, except for some niche uses like controlling televisions. Looking back, infrared data transfer was a defining feature of early mobile phones. It represented a time when sharing content meant aligning devices and waiting for files to move across an invisible beam. This slow yet magical experience is a cherished memory for many who lived through that era of mobile technology.